Hi, we're just going to start a tour of Dublin Second Life at St. Stephen's Green. Dublin Second Life was created by Ham Rambler. It's an open community which anyone can join, and at the moment it has a staggering 10,192 members. It is a thriving community, and we're going to go for a cycle tour around it and see how this micro community relates to the macro community of the real Dublin. So we're just going to head off down Grafton Street, the Shelbourne Hotel on the right, photo gallery on the left, coming to Bewley's famous coffee shop. Obviously everything has been foreshortened in the sim. So literary pub crawl on the right. Here we are coming to the Bank of Ireland. Here we have one of the residents. Hi there. Pass some information. Just coming now to Trinity College. Down Dame Street. Now we're coming to the main meeting place for the community in Dublin, which is called the Blarney Stone. This is obviously based on a real pub in the Temple Bar area of Dublin. As you can see, it's getting laggy and there's quite a lot of people here. So I'm just going to cycle up on the pavement. Hope they don't mind, and see what's actually happening. See some of the discussion that's taking place. I think there's some moans generally about things rezzing. At the moment, if I check my map, there are 19 people in the pub. It's clearly in the morning, though obviously people have different time spans. So we'll move on there. Next we're coming to the one of the cultural hubs of Dublin Second Life, which is called Casey's. Casey's is run by a resident called Danton Thoreau, and this is really a showcase for a live performance. Live in the sense of that you can actually stream your voice in live, do some poetry readings. There are readings from famous writers. There are readings from popular modern fiction, poetry, and it's quite an interesting place. They have about 5 or 6 events every week, and it's very well attended. So that's for the more culturally minded residents. So we're just going to move along now. Now we're coming to another landmark, which is the Halfpenny Bridge, based on the real Halfpenny Bridge in Dublin. And this can get a bit laggy, so I'm not sure where I could end up when I cycle over here. Now this is interesting. We're coming to the Nortel Bank. This was an experiment a couple of years ago to create a real hub for a bank in Dublin, whereas if the residents actually walked into the bank, it actually triggered something in the real Nortel Bank in Dublin, and an avatar would appear and would actually help you even to do some real banking. I'm not sure how successful it was, but it was an interesting experiment. So lag is now pulling me down. So we move along now. We're now going to cycle up the hill to another hub meeting point in Dublin SL, which is called Fibber McGee's, which is based on a heavy rock pub in Dublin. And here they have a certain amount of events which occur here, mostly music, not all music actually. Just past the cinema here on the left, showing some classics at the moment. Here's Finn McGee's all set up for Halloween. As you can see, there's actually nothing going on here. This is mainly a scheduled events venue, whereas Blarney Stone is really always something going on there, always busy. So now we're going to cycle on to Dalymount Park. This is very famous because actually U2, the real U2, did a performance here as avatars. It was one of the ways that Dublin Second Life was publicised. So that would have been so really interesting to see at the time. I think that was 2 or 3 years ago. So past Fibber McGee's, we'll go back down the hill. Swing right. There are some buses which actually do move along here, so we've got to be careful or we'll get run over. Across the road we have Christ Cathedral, which dates back to 1030, I believe. Just going to take a right or left here. One of the things you'll notice what the real Dublin lacks, or how this differs from the real Dublin, is the lack of people walking about, which is quite nice. So I'm just going to finish off our tour here at the Guinness Brewery. I must be one of the few Irishmen that doesn't actually like Guinness. Hope you've enjoyed it.